You could never hurt me. I just feel you.
I can't feel you.
What is grief, if not love persevering? In the 13 years of the MCU, I don't think I ever had a line hit me emotionally as much as this one. Episode 8 of WandaVision for me was one of the best pieces of storytelling we ever had on the MCU so far. This is, of course, just my opinion. You might not feel this way, and that's completely fine. We live in a free world, everyone can have different opinions. But getting back to this, WandaVision for me was a show where I actually knew nothing about the source material going in. I'd heard certain ideas of what the story might be from my friends, but I was expecting it to be a typical MCU affair, a decent story with some jokes thrown in, some action beats here and there, an enjoyable experience overall, if you will. But boy, was I wrong. Something that I really liked in Avengers Endgame was on how time was given to dwell on the losses faced by the characters. Half of the population was wiped out, and you could feel the impact of their losses in the first act of Endgame. But I think in WandaVision, they've gone a step ahead. Being a 9 episode series does allow them to dive more deeper into the emotions of the characters, and by episode 8, it all comes to fruition. We get a deeper dive into the losses faced by Wanda, right from losing her parents to losing Pietro and then losing the one person closest to her new life away from Sokovia, Vision. While the end of Avengers Endgame marked the triumphant defeat of Thanos and the heroic sacrifice of Iron Man, for Wanda it was the lost opportunity to have a normal, simple life with Vision. The normal, simple life she grew up watching in the sitcoms. The normal, simple life that she never got all her life. Something that I absolutely loved from WandaVision is how this show structured the episodes on Wanda's love for sitcoms. Sitcoms almost represent an escape for many people, including me. I can't tell you the number of times I've tuned in to watch The Office or Friends or even a Tanmay But blog, even though that's not a sitcom, after having a really bad day. And it's a simpler world where all problems get resolved in 20 minutes, where everything will always be fine. And for Wanda, it's a world where no one can really take away anything you care about, where you can always get the happy ending you deserve.
Wanda, welcome home.
For me, and while watching WandaVision, these were the elements that I absolutely loved. I know there's a whole lot of magic thing going on, and she got the name Scarlet Witch, but for me, it was the very human elements present in the show that I really liked, and that's why episode 8 was one of my favorite episodes yet. Let me know in the comment section what your thoughts were on episode 8. If you do like this video, be sure to hit that like button, and also do consider subscribing to the channel. We do a podcast in this channel. Yeah, that's why the name is Nerdistan Podcast. And in this week, after the series finale of WandaVision, we would be talking about WandaVision in detail, in depth in this week. So be sure to check that out next Saturday. There's also this other channel known as the Indian Geek Society where they do reactions to WandaVision. So be sure to check that out as well. We also did react to Lois and Clark last week, the pilot episode of that. So if you're interested in that, be sure to check that out as well. And that's it, guys, for today's video. I hope you guys have a great week ahead.